Good evening, everybody. Happy Friday, I think. Welcome to stream. It is lovely to have you here, Nobu and Josh, and any lurkers. Yeah. I have profoundly lost sense of what day of the week it is recently. It's kind of concerning. I think this is just what happens when you don't have a regular job. Yeah, so like, I mostly don't know what day of the week it is, and it's weird. Anyway, welcome. Hi, you're cool. I was certain it was Saturday today. It wasn't, but I thought it was. Anyway, we're climbing some sort of tower. I think today's stream is either going to be 15 minutes, or we've got like 12 streams ahead of us. That's the way this game is looking at the moment. Hi, friends.
Your units.
I don't want to kill you, but I will. Yeah, Josh, that's been my experience so far. Is it the final stream, Septic? Who knows? Maybe it is.
Hello, and thank you for choosing
Maybe there's
Tower
16 more of these.
Services. We're so pleased you've chosen to visit the tower today. Don't forget about the special prize for the guest who unlocks the last subunit in the room just ahead. You're going to love it.
A prize?
I'm gonna kill you.
Chat, there's prizes. How bad can they be? God, this music is amazing. The soundtrack's been solid. I'm not as in love with it as some people. Oh, how dare you?
2B models?
Actually, how dare you? Dude's having a full breakdown.
I'm glad I got to see you here. I truly am. I'll tear you apart. Every last one of you!
Oh. Okay, nothing special for hacking the 2B models. I'm genuinely shocked. I thought if anything would give a special... Ah, dang
kill you now!
I want to keep my hand in with the hacking because I do feel like I'm going to need more of it. And soon. Yeah, I'm also quite surprised, Josh. Like, I think reasonably, assumed that 2B was the main character. And she's not really. She's massively important, obviously.
Alert. The structure known as the tower has opened its gate.
Let's check it out.
But yeah, I mean, it's primarily a story about grief. Oh no!
A2, right? We went ahead and opened the tower. 9S is already inside. I see. Say, did we manage to help?
Yes.
You did.
Emil? That was quite a way to break the tension, buddy boy. Oh no, of course, Septic. I'm not saying that 2B isn't massively important, nor that 2B is not a protagonist. But
This is a Yorha corpse.
like
The corpse is likely a result of Yorha Unit 9S's advance through the
the
area.
emotional core of the story, even during ending
go.
A, is driven by 9S. I think it actually makes the story very interesting. Because
What's
everything...
the purpose of this structure?
Oh.
Unknown. Proposal. Gather additional data.
Someday I need to teach you how to be helpful.
Everything that the game presents you with going into it is that 2B is going to be the main character whose story you primarily follow. And then it's not the fact that that's subverted. Subversion is easy and boring if you do it wrong. It's how it's subverted. Yeah, it's very interesting. Honestly, the more I play this, the more I would like to play Replicant. I know that it didn't have the cultural impact this did, but I'm interested to see more of what Yoko Taro does. And if he ever does anything in the future, well, I know it's going to be batshit crazy at the very least. Man's never had a normal day in his life. Is this a fake library?
What's up with this place?
Hypothesis. It is a representation of a
Yeah.
library.
What's that?
A library is a data storage facility constructed by past human civilizations.
Oh. Oh, that's interesting, Nobu.
I suppose we have to hack in to look at the data, yeah? Help me out, Pod.
Affirmative. Hacking interface access rights granted to Yorha Unit A2.
Peachy.
Oh my lord. Wait. Huh. Oh, I've got to go the long way around. Oh, I'll do that. Library index. Adam unit storage record, Eve unit storage record, Yora communications, interception record, Yora server record, human server establishment record, human heritage preservation record, tower system summary, tower subsystem summary, special units creation record, plant species preservation record, animal species preservation.
This tower looks like a data gathering system for the machines.
Ooh, door. Door. Hang on. Hang on. I saw Deer play a little bit of Nier Replicant, and I swear I remember this room. Are these all the things I've killed? Is Popola's office? Curious what the difference between the gold, silver, and bronze here is. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay, Nobu. Thank you for confirming that. Human server records. Outline predicted human server infiltration route. Dummy protection installation map, SG block, GI block, SF block. Genetic storage warehouse location information. Browsing restricted, browsing restricted, browsing restricted.
These records are from the human server on the moon. The machines hacked that deep into the system, huh?
Yeah, but there are no humans, so does it even matter? Class 1 patient Yona. Chest x-ray, no abnormalities. Heart echo, no abnormalities. C1, continuing chronic renal failure. Ooh, that's rough. C2, convulsive seizures in the diaphragm. C3, no vomiting. 4 mg luciferase. Preservation plan. The patient's condition makes further treatment impossible. A report will be submitted to the management committee detailing courses of action in the event of the patient's death, focusing primarily on how that information is to be manipulated with respect to the original. As backup in the event of a sudden worsening in the patient's condition, she is to be assigned 5 additional doctors. Identification required. I remember seeing something about Yona earlier. Curious to see more of that.
Some records on old humans. Damn it, this is useless. There's too many of them. Huh? What's that? Operational summary of model number 2 in Project Yorha.
Now, is that Model A2 or Model 2B?
This data.
And is there any difference between the two? Oh, dude. Your arm's not as good as it used to be. Yeah, make out with her. It's fine. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I do remember that, Nobu. That's kind of the point I'm making. Oh. Dude's gonna Tin Man himself into 2B.
I have to keep fighting.
Alert. Virus detected in locomotion region. High probability that infection source is transplanted parts from corrupted units. Proposal. Hack into South and eliminate virus.
On it.
Am I? You can't know that, Sabs. You have to let me try. If I just put a pretty lady's arm where my arm used to be,
Eliminated.
I'll probably be okay.
95% of functionality restored.
%95 of functionality? That's better than I am most mornings.
Yorha Unit 9S. Yorha Unit 9S.
Yeah, babes?
Welcome to the tower. Welcome to the tower.
You bastards!
Because you made it this far, we have a special announcement just for you.
We'll reveal it once you destroy all the machine life forms here.
Oh. Yeah, I vaguely remember them. They were not good. top-secret Yora disposal.
This is Project Yora.
Man, that
means all of us.
That super zoom-in does not treat him well.
Now you know everything. Do you still wish to fight? We are conceptual human personalities created within the machine network.
Okay, that's cool and all, but what did he see that I didn't? The following document details the final stages of Project Yora. Note that this document has been marked level SS confidentiality and should not be disclosed to any Yora personnel, including the bunker commander. Black box. Each Yora unit is equipped with a black box, an item created by reusing the core of a machine life form. I did see this before. As such, it could be said that the consciousnesses of Yora units and machine life forms share the same structure. Said black boxes were installed after determining that it would be inhumane to install standard AI in androids that are ultimately destined for disposal. For the record, malfunctioning black boxes have caused some Yora units to turn hostile. Oh, operation of model number 2. After the first descent of the Yora prototypes, Attacker 2, A2, was the sole unit to return alive, despite mediocre results during her simulations. Upon analysis of her stored personality data, it was discovered that she possesses excellent analytical and decision-making skills in extreme circumstances. As reported separately, we will install this personality data in the new lot of E models and use them for the security protection of this project. Interesting. And this is the one, Yora disposal. The following materials document the final stages of the Yora project. Note that this information is classified as level SS, meaning that it must not be disclosed to anyone involved in the Yora project, including the commander of the bunker. Project 0301, Disposal of Yora. The back door of the bunker has been set to open once the time approaches to switch to new models when enough combat data has been collected. The bunker will be disposed of by having it be deliberately attacked by machines. At this time, all materials regarding the Yora project, including this document, will be lost, and falsification of the information that mankind still resides on the moon will be complete. Huh. That's interesting.
We cannot be destroyed. Your Unit 9S. Your attack is meaningless. Your existence is meaningless.
Shut up!
So yeah, it's interesting that everything that happened on the bunker, that happened. That wasn't some extra special machine attack that they somehow managed to get through. No, the backdoor was created for them to do this. Because, like, they've collected enough data from this generation of units.
Keep them coming. I'll destroy them all. All of them. And this tower!
You know, I was just thinking, given everything about this game visually, combined with the fact that this is Platinum Games, I cannot believe. Maybe there is somewhere and I just haven't found it, but there's no Bayonetta crossover that I can see. In either direction. It feels like such an easy fit. Like, I know they're different developers, but they're the same publisher. There are a lot of similarities in the combat, in the character designs.
Who are they?
Oh. Hi, door. Thing.
Damn it!
Alert. Enemy hacking detected. Proposal. Retreat immediately.
This music is incredibly Breath of the Wild for some reason.
Who are you?
Good to see you again, number 2. Or should we call you A2 now? This does bring back memories. Though to concepts like us, time has little meaning. Still, when we wiped out your forces, it made quite the impression on us. You're attacker model number 2.
So, are these like the predecessors of Adam and Eve in some way?
Created as a test run for Project Yorha.
Shut up!
Oh. Oh, there's several of them. They're not strong individually.
Didn't we say that you can kill us?
Damn it!
Yeah, you said that and I didn't believe you, so like, here we are. Hey Nobu, it's not your fault, but using the phrase something from the stage play has caused part of me to die.
Proposal.
What now?
Utilize the enemy's logical learning function to formulate a weakness.
I don't know what that means!
This pod has serious concerns about Unit A2's cognitive abilities.
Shut up and explain it already!
Did he just call us
It would
stupid?
interrupt the enemy's logic circuits, causing a computational delay.
Meaning what?
Do not destroy the enemy.
Huh?
Striking at the logic circuit requires a certain number of enemies to remain extant for a certain period of time.
Oh, what the hell?
Cool.
Consciousness data saturation rate 30%.
What do you mean 30%? I need 3 times this many?
It's also very amusing.
Consciousness data saturation rate 60%.
The androids the human race left behind acted as if they wanted to be human. The machine life forms the aliens left behind acted as if they wanted to be human. We resemble each other so, but we are networked, and thus we are superior to
Hypothesis. The enemy's defensive system is prompting an evolution of its logic.
Foolish androids. Why do you resist? All things end with accepting death, do they not?
Pod, can you help? I mean, no, this is just survive. Oh? Secrets?
Consciousness data saturation rate, 90%.
Oh, Lord.
We are one, and yet we are many.
Yeah, but the best of you were not networked. And by that I mean Pascal, who remains the best of you.
Hypothesis. The enemy has become aware of the diversity of life.
I see it. The light. We move on. Forward. To the future.
Consciousness data saturation rate, 100%. Hypothesis. The enemy's consciousness has begun to fracture.
Ooh. Bye, Nobu. I love you.
We need more evolutionary pressure. If we allow this android to continue living, we can create even more hardship for ourselves. Overcoming the crisis this creates will present an opportunity for our kind to evolve even further. We disagree. This android is dangerous. It must be destroyed immediately. Those who would doubt our victory are enemies. Do you truly think you can win?
What the?
Oh.
The saturated consciousnesses are now in conflict with each other.
Huh.
That was the worst smile I could imagine. Oh.
Is this thing seriously still kicking?
Speculation. It is driven by remaining data located within enemy servers.
So this just keeps going until I kill them all?
Oh, hell yeah.
What the hell is this thing going on about?
Chat, they want to fill the glory hole.
It appears to be a leak of the enemy's past memories.
Oh. I love these two coming together now. And yes, I mean that in both the story sense and the Bukaki sense. is incredibly Toho. Oh, I forgot I could do that. God, this is a very fun sequence.
What's all this junk?
Speculation. It is a resource of some kind.
Used to make what?
Unknown.
Man, you've been saying a lot of that, Pod, and it's getting kind of frustrating. Yeah, this is an amazing sequence. True. It doesn't emotionally suck. It's very interesting, Trump. Like, there have been bits that have emotionally sucked, but overall I would say it's more interesting than suck. No, Trom, we're fighting Kyoshi. God, this back and forth is genuinely so compelling. I wondered if there were two of them. Because in spite of the names, they were in completely different places. Koshi and Roshi. You know, I didn't notice that they had different names. That's on me. Anything special in here? Nope. They're worth it for the music. Hell. Ah, damn it. I mean, sort of, Trom, yeah. You don't have to fight. She can be your substitute girlfriend.
This tower is a giant cannon that's aimed at the human server on the moon.
Yeah, but there are no humans there, so it's fine.
If we don't do something, all of humanity's remaining data will be destroyed.
So what? None of it matters. Or didn't you know? We aren't required in this world anymore. Humanity is extinct. That moon server you're so worried about was invented to give us androids something to fight for. And Yorha was created to perpetuate the lie. But in order to make sure no one ever learned the truth, we were designed to be killed. They built a back door in the bunker and programmed it to activate after a certain amount of time. The commander, me, 2B, sacrificial lambs, all of us. Isn't that hilarious? Doesn't it make you laugh?
9S, we...
Shut up! You killed 2B.
Yes, but...
That's all we need to kill each other.
2B hated to keep killing you. It caused her so much pain. The 9S type is a high-end model. They knew you'd discover the truth eventually. But the model designation 2B was just a cover. The official designation is 2E. Number 2 type E. They were a special class of members designed to execute Yorha units.
Yeah, I do, Nobu.
But you knew that, right, 9S?
Shut up! Shut up! What do you know?
Oh!
You don't know anything at all about us!
Proposal. Cease combat. Fighting her at this point would be
Pod
irrational
153. I order you to halt all logical thought and speech. This order shall remain in effect until you confirm the death of either myself or Unit A2.
Yeah, I do, Nobu. Don't worry. There's a lot going on here. This is hell, actually. Hi, Summer. Thank you for the resub for... It says 6 months?
Alright, it's decision time.
That is
so
untrue.
would you rather have a
But
punch
thank
in the
you,
face
Summer, for the resub.
or a kick in the balls?
God, this really is punch and face, kicking balls. Yes, I would like a suggestion, Nobu. Much as this breaks my heart. Like, A2 is in the right here, but at the same time, she is only going to destroy because that's her job. 9S is in the right in that they don't have any reason to exist, and also he saw her I'm going to go with Nobu's suggestion. Do I have the opportunity to do the other one later? I assume that's the alternate ending of C or D. You'll have the opportunity. Okay. Then I'm going to start with 9S. As I said, this has emotionally, narratively been 9S's story. And so I want to see that story through to its end.
It doesn't matter! None of this matters!
9S!
If it doesn't matter, why do I long for humans like this? Why do I desire the touch of something that no longer exists?
It's how we were made. Androids were designed to protect their human masters. Our core programming demands that...
Oh. Well, this is new.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Coming in. I'll just destroy it. It all goes away. That'll
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Take care of 9S.
2B.
Oh! Cool, that went well.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
Huh. Cool. That was awful. Pod 153. Fatal system error detected. Memory leak verified. Repair impossible. Beginning emergency evacuation of remaining men. But evacuation to where? There's no bunker. My name is 9S. A newly manufactured scanner model. January 30th, 11942. Rolled out of 5:24 a.m. bunker time. I will fight for humanity with all my strength. Pleasure is mine, Commander. My light collapsed in a space of blinding white. The pain is gone. The light envelops me. It's so warm. I was anxious. Soldier from the moment I was born, thrown into the world alone. Nothing to rely on. No God to believe in. I was alone, tasked with infiltrating enemy territory to gather intelligence. In the fog, in the flames, alone. My name's 9S. I'm here to provide support. 2B came off as being rather aloof, cold even. She must have wanted to distance herself from me. I guess she didn't want to be attached to someone she had to kill again and again and again. But Scanners like me mostly work alone, scouting out enemy lines and all that. I don't usually get a partner. It's kind of fun. I was so happy to be with someone. It was like I had a family. My damage worsens. I start to lose my memories. The space fills up with pure white light. It's like being buried in snow. It's a little bit cold. It's a little bit frightening. Will my soul disappear? The dark fog clouds my vision. As it ebbs and flows in its slow, dreamlike way, it gradually takes human shape. It's the red girl. She slowly begins to speak. This tower is a colossal cannon built to destroy the human server. Destroy the server and rob the androids of their very foundation. That was the plan devised by those girls. But they changed their mind. They saw us androids. They saw Adam and Eve. They saw how we lived, considered the meaning of existence, and came to a different conclusion. This tower doesn't fire artillery. It fires an arc. An arc containing memories of the foolish machine lifeforms. An arc that sends those memories to a new world. Perhaps they'll never reach that world. Perhaps they'll simply wander an empty sky for eternity. It's all the same to the girls. For them, time is without end. Adam and Eve are inside the ark. Eve is asleep. Adam holds him in a gentle embrace. He seems to be smiling at me. I try to look up at him, but my body refuses to move. Looks like the damage has spread to my motor functions as well. Will you come with us? Asks Adam. The question was completely free of malice. It seemed I no longer had a reason to hate machines. Maybe I never had a reason in the first place. What have I been fighting for? Who have I been living for? I don't know anymore. I try to speak my mind, but the words don't come out right. My thought routines are losing cohesion. I can't remember my name. I'm mustering all my strength. I force out the words. I'm trying to consider what 9S would actually want. And I think, after everything, I think 9S wants to be where 2B is. Yeah. No, I'm not waiting for advice. I'm just... I think after everything, all 9S wants is to be where she is. I'll stay. We don't deserve to be loved by this world.
So that's where you were. To be.
Pascal was the most heartbreaking part of this whole story. And the most unfair. Childhood's end. Oh! That's a bit disorienting. I choose to believe that this is the same language as the songs in Balan Wonderworld. In fact, in my head, I'm imagining this choreographed by Balan. It's the only way I can deal with the emotional weight of this. Yeah, I've got to say, this is genuinely incredible. Thank you for the rainbow, Nobu. That's weird, Trump. It wasn't about anything, Septic. That's not how life works. Not always. Chapter select can now be accessed from the title screen and access points. Okay. Debug menu? That's interesting. The strange resistance woman has a new topic to talk about? How much more content is there in this game? Thank you, Sabs. I will do both of those. Sabs, I'm confused. How do I chapter select? That's not an option. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, so I'm missing a 9S quest here. I'm so glad that it gives you quest progress. Like, it actually just tells you. That's so nice. Okay, now this is part of what's confusing me. Because there, I'm missing 1 from 9S, and I'm missing 1 total. Fine. Here, I'm missing 1 from 9S, but I'm missing 3 total. Oh, right! Meat box. That sure was a thing that occurred. Okay, so let's redo the tower. Let's see the good ending. And I'm putting good in giant inverted commas because I don't imagine that there is a truly good ending.
This tower is... If we don't do something...
So what? None of it mattered. Or didn't you know? We aren't required in this world. Human, that move, and you're... But in order to make sure they built up the commander, sacrifice...
Just gonna skip this again.
Shut up! That's all we need.
To be hate... It cost her... The 9S... But the model... The official designation is 2E. Number 2 type E.
I remember
They
E
were a
is
special class of
execution.
members designed to execute Yorha units. But you knew that. Right, 9S?
Shut up. Shut up! What do you know? You don't know anything at all about us!
Proposal. Cease
God, Tron.
combat. Fighting her at this point would be
Pod
irrational
153.
You could
I
almost
order
be
you to
right.
halt all logical thought and speech. This order shall remain in effect until you confirm the death of either myself or Unit A2.
I don't want to kill him. Oh, it's an entirely different perspective. That's interesting. Ooh, counter hacking. Let's go. Ah.
Alert. Functionality.
How did he hack me?
Proposal. Destroy your high unit 9S.
Damn it!
Ow!
Pod! Hack it!
Acknowledged.
Yo! Cool. What I like is I did hack when I was 9S, so like it almost feels like what
We're
really
going to
happened.
repair 9S's logic circuits.
Yo, nice. Yo, nice. We're gonna fix him, chat.
Tell me where to find the virus corrupting 9S.
Affirmative. Your high unit A2. Core data for 9S is stored ahead.
I didn't think I would be able to pull it off.
Probability of successful deletion extremely low.
I think I know a way.
The idea under consideration is not recommended. This pod is a Yorha tactical support unit. As such, it cannot approve of actions that would damage its supported unit.
You're not so bad, Pod. You know that?
God, it feels like that should be a later ending. I assume we're looking for uppies. Or we're not? Oh! Oh, we're looking for the big uppies. It really is, Tron. Most of the soundtrack is solid. There are a few tracks I find not quite as good.
I'll take care of everything. Pod. Take care of 9S.
What of you, A2.
I've still got something I need to do. You go ahead.
Acknowledged.
Don't you dare sacrifice yourself. I mean, I feel like that's where it's inevitably going. But it'll make me sad.
I'm sorry. I never quite realized how beautiful this world is. I'm coming, everyone. I'm coming.
I don't think I understand what she did.
Report. All Yorha unit black boxes now confirmed offline. Our mission to oversee the progress of Project Yorha is complete.
Interesting.
Proceeding to final stage of project. Commencing deletion of all data.
Oh shit.
Pod 153 to Pod 042. Data noise present in stream. Requesting temporary halt to perform data check.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. Data confirmed. Personal data for units 9S, 2B, and A2 appear to be leaking out.
Pod 153 to Pod 042. Follow project rules and delete all personal data.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. Personal data deletion request denied.
Pod 153 to Pod 042. Failure to parse statement.
Oh, you parsed it
042
just
to
fine.
Pod 153. There was data created in my banks as I was referencing the records. I realized something. I have come to the conclusion that I cannot accept this resolution.
The destruction of all Yorha units is an essential component of the project plan. All data must be destroyed.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. Repeat. Personal data deletion request denied. Initiating data salvage.
Yo?
Pod 153. You hoped they would survive as well, didn't you?
We lack the authority for such an action. The rules are protected by low-level systems. Salvaging data poses an unacceptable level of risk. Knowing that, do you still wish for them to survive?
Man, I think it's very interesting to write a story asking what does it mean to be human and design that story by eliminating humans from it. Because at the end of the day, that is the central question and thesis of this story. What does it mean to be human? And it's so interesting to examine that in the absence of humans. Excuse me?
I want me some glory hole.
Hi, Nikki. What do you
The
mean?
defense program has initiated a purge. If this continues, our consciousness data will likely be deleted.
Pod 042 to Pod 153. We were created to execute the android's Project Yorha plan. We had no capacity for emotion. But when we six were connected and exchanged information, something happened. I cannot cannot deny the feeling of something resembling consciousness and emotion being born.
Unable to reply.
Perhaps we now understand that not everything has to have an answer.
Can I screw this up? Probably. I'm not looking at chat at the moment for, I think, obvious reasons. Thank you for the whoever it was. And thank you for the deuce. Matt Mercer is... God damn it, he's everywhere. Fucking Mercer. Yeah, no, I understand. No. So did I not get ending D because I defied ending D? That's so fun. And these English lyrics, especially given context, are quite something. Honestly, the idea of defying your creators being represented by literally destroying the credits is so interesting. Ah! Shit. Message received? That was different. No, of course I don't accept defeat. It was hard for me as well. Don't make excuses, never... Excuse me! I'm being encouraged by the credits? Jeez. What is this game? Oh. Because I don't accept defeat. By other players? Oh, that's even better. Okay, I'm glad you don't have to start from the start. there's a lot of designers. Speaking of game design, by the way, chat, if you ever get it in your mind, I want to make a game. Great idea. Consider it's more work than you think it is. And I don't just mean the programming part or the art part. I mean what is the part that makes my game fun to play part. Because that's the part I'm currently stuck on in the game I'm making. Because yes, I'm making a game. Oh my lord. Oh. My fingers are cramping. Oh lordy. B-Tribe? Hell yeah. Buzz Cove? Those two seem related somehow. Ah, shit. Oh, my hand. Charles, you'd love to go home already, wouldn't you? Don't make... This is so cool. Genuinely. The people encouraging you. doesn't seem to be in a completely consistent order. So, I'm not sure exactly how far back I ended up, but this is genuinely such a cool concept. You know, Japanism sounds like a slur, and in any non-Japanese company, I would be concerned. Oh, there's so much happening. I'm always interested when I see like pharmaceutical companies in a lot of media, and it is a lot. You think games are silly little things? No, I think they're amazing stories. I thought it would never end, therefore rely on your own strength. Now that you care for this worthwhile. This is amazing. I've had my share of hardship. One thing is certain, effort will be rewarded. Ah! Oh my lord! Oh yeah! Yeah, I beat Square Enix. That's all that matters. I love these messages from other people. Oh, this is terrible. That went well. Oh, there is, Beba. The VOD's gonna be wild. Now just give me a second, I need to send a quick message. Just asking my mom to turn on the AC. Rescue offer received? No, I want to do this. Damn, these are tough. I will try this 5 more times without help. But also, I like the fact that they have that built in. This is insane! This is not pointless. You know, Nobu, I'm glad you want to see it, because you're not going to. That sounds meaner than it's intended. I can't do this. Look at that. I said 5 more times. So 4 more. Damn it. Nah, I'm gonna take the help. Yo! The chorus? Oh. Oh, this is so cool. Oh my god. I was being stubborn for no reason. This game is about how you don't fight alone. At least it's part of what it's about. Sorry, Mateo, I let you down. You know, hot take, game's good actually. I actually think this might be not technically impossible, but close to it, without assistance. And I think that's the point. You don't have to do it alone. Again? Bitch, this is your 3rd time. That was actually amazing.
Everything that lives is designed to end. They are perpetually trapped in a never-ending spiral of life and death. However, life is all about the struggle within this cycle. That is what we believe. Pod 153 to Pod 042. How is it going?
I am embarrassed.
Why is that?
I launched a suicide attack, and yet, here I am, still alive. I must look very silly.
It's fine.
Do not feel bad about it. We are alive, after all. And being alive is pretty much a constant stream of embarrassment.
Accurate.
That concept is a bit too abstract for me to understand at this time. I will save it in my list of things to analyze later.
Question, Pod 042. Did the data salvage restore all of their past memories?
Yes.
And are those recovered parts of the same design as previous ones?
Yes.
Then, won't that simply lead us to the same conclusion as before?
No, because you'll be
cannot
here.
Deny the possibility.
You'll be our Jiminy Cricket.
However, the possibility of a different future also exists.
So many pods.
A future is not given to you. It is something you must take for yourself.
My babies. Oh, this is absolutely the best ending.
Pod 153 to player. Please respond to this query.
Bitch, what do you mean to player?
Have anything you would like to say to other players who are suffering because they cannot finish Nier Automata?
What do you mean to player? I mean, I get it. Of course I have something I want to say. Oh. I am not in the USA. I've walked the same road as you. In the end, I'm in your corner. Which I want that specifically because I want that to be, if sometime in the future somebody has me in their game, I will fight with you because that's what this game is. Oh my god, I'm actually emotional about this.
Pod 042 to player. Please respond to this query. You, faithful player of this title, have lost your life multiple times to make it this far. You have faced crushing hardship and suffered greatly for it. Do you have any interest in helping the weak?
Oh, what are you talking about?
Selecting this option enables you to save someone somewhere in the world. However, in exchange, you will lose all of your save data. Do you still wish to rescue someone, a total stranger, in spite of this?
Yes. Wow. This is an actually incredible thing to do with the game. Like, this game keeps hitting new highs. Every single time I thought this game had peaked, I was wrong. And this seems like such a small thing. But by directing it at the player, You struggled in the credits. I guarantee you everybody struggled in the credits. I'm going to say, within a rounding error, everybody needed help in those credits. Because it's insane by the end. Are you willing to give up something of yours for somebody else? Not just are you willing to help, are you willing to give up something of yours in order to help? And that is an incredible question. But that's what this game, and especially ending D&E, is. A2 gives up everything. A2 doesn't. I mean, there might be some version of A2 that survives, but A2 sacrifices herself for the person trying to kill her. I think this is a brilliant story.
The person you save will be selected at random. As a result, this person, who cries out for help even as we speak, may be someone you intensely dislike. Do you still wish to help?
Oh, that's easy for me. I don't think I intensely dislike anybody.
You worked so hard to unlock debug mode and chapter select, but they will no longer be available to you. Do you still wish to help?
Yeah, and I like that they make it clear. You will lose your progress.
You may not receive thanks for your efforts. Some may say that your efforts are purely for show. Do you still wish to help?
I know they're not for show. Because I know I wouldn't have seen that brilliant ending if other people hadn't said yes. Oh, I know, but that would have been so cool, Nobu.
And you are truly, truly sure about this? Very well. In exchange for all of your data, I will convey your will to this world.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't expect it to be like this.
All of your data has been deleted.
And so, we must say goodbye. I feel a slight amount of sadness.
It is time for the final words.
Affirmative.
To all of you who spent time with this game, thank you. Thank you for playing.
Yeah, Trump, you give up all of your data. And there isn't even a continue option. It's gone. So before I knew what this was going to be, my aim, like my plan after this was, hunt down some more endings. But I'm so happy with the way it ended. Thank you, Septic. I don't think this game would have had half the impact if it didn't end the kind of shocking way it does of you want to offer to other people, to other strangers, what strangers offer to you, there is a price to that. And like I can understand from like there are lots of perspectives from which I can understand that's not necessarily like the most player friendly. I can understand that because like you're offering multiple endings and then making it quite hard to get all of those endings. But I feel like for the story that's being told, for the game that we've played, I don't think there's another way, in retrospect, that he can end this. It is genius to come up with it. I'm not going to suggest like it was an obvious solution. It was absolutely genius to come up with it. But seeing it, I can't imagine any other ending being as satisfying. I am going to wrap up stream soon, but I just, I want to sit with my thoughts a little bit because, yeah, this game has absolutely astounded me. You start off and like ending A with 2B. With 2B, it's a very normal Platinum game. Really flashy combat, which varies between quite hard and brutally hard. But there are a million ways you can make it a bit easier on yourself. You've got the plug-in chips. You've got all of these things. The game is not crushingly difficult because it's not a Dark Souls. It's Platinum. And you do that, and you get through the first ending, and it's great. You finish the first ending, and it's satisfying. And then at that point, frankly, if you just follow side quests, by that point you've probably already got a couple of non-main endings. So you've got the feeling that there's stuff going on. And then you do the 9S ending, and you see a lot more of the world, and you see a lot more of what's going on. And I genuinely think like that that's almost when it feels like the game started. And then you do like the
They call me Mr.
Hi, Smoothie.
Pig!
I'm discussing thoughts on the ending of Nier Automata. But yeah, hi Smoothie. Hi. Do I see a Max? I see a Max. Hi Max. Hi Jackster. Hi Prudgy Wudgy. Hello Ford Fusion Husky. What an amazing name. Jackster, thank you for following. That name is a Jack and Daxter or the other one reference? I know Oxels are the little weasel fuckers. Hi Max, you're cute. Oh my god, Kerbal Space Program. I love that game. I hate that game, but I love that game. Of course, Jack and Daxter, hence Jackster. Panda Bear, hello. I think I saw your name and skipped it, maybe. But hi. So yeah, I'm just talking through my thoughts at the end of Nier. Thank you for the dukes, Nikki. So, like, it's not going to be too spoilerish, but I am discussing, like, the end. If this is a game you haven't played, and you have interest in playing it, I'm really going to suggest maybe drop off stream, or, like, I'm going to be raiding out soon. Yeah. Have a good eat, Smoothie. But yeah, so if you need to drop because you want to avoid spoilers, please, I fully understand. I don't blame you at all. I am so immensely grateful that I went into this game knowing almost nothing about it. I'd seen a bit of the combat, and I liked the way it looked. By the way, for those who've rated in, I'm frazzled because of this game. Yeah, I really, y'all don't know me. My name's Fantastic Mr. Pig. I'm a variety streamer, and I'm currently doing what I call the Year of Giant Robots. So I played a Gundam game. I played this. I played something else with giant robots. Yeah, my brain is off. Next on the list, by the way, is suggested by both Max and Josh, and I think somebody else as well. Robot Alchemic Drive, also known as RAD. That's going to be Tuesday's stream. I believe it is very much a one-stream game, and that's fine. But I'm looking forward to another big robot game. But yeah, so I'm going to assume that everybody who doesn't want spoilers has had opportunities to head off. So yeah, ending A is, well, Route A is good, but is very basic, not in a negative sense. Like, I think a game that was just A, fantastic, because it already starts raising some weird philosophical questions, and there are a lot of interesting discussions. Like, ending A is great. Ending A is very, very good. Ending B is where things start getting significantly more interesting, in my opinion. Part of what you start getting is ending B is, like, machines have names. When you hack into machines, you can hear their thoughts. That doesn't make sense with everything we know. Or at least with everything 2B and 9S know. And, machines get philosophical. A machine commits suicide. Because the machines are as human as the androids, which is to say, shockingly human. The ending, like ending B, that whole ending sequence is shocking because of the things you find out. That's when you find out, like, no, the humans aren't waiting on the moon. And I'd already got suspicious, but to have it just blatantly confirmed, no, the whole Euro program, it's all a lie. All of it. But then you start the next path, and, like, 2B's dressed like a fascist, which, she's pulling it off, but still. There's all the virus stuff. Again, spoilers, but, like, I've warned y'all. Then 2B dies. Not kind of dies. No, straight up dies. And the bunker's blown up, so there's no coming back from that kind of dying. But, like, A2 takes over at least some portion of her memories and also her pod. 9S is losing his fucking mind. Like, it's very interesting to see his descent into this kind of grief-driven rage and obsession. Really, really interesting character discussion. Even more than in ending B. Ending C is where it becomes explicit. This is 9S's story. 2B is crucial to 9S's story. Yeah, I do remember, Septic, Childhood's End, because that's what ending CD is. I think that's the one. But yeah, it is 9S's story. 2B is absolutely central to that story. She's the protagonist of a huge part of the story, but it is his emotional story. 9S is the one who experiences the most and the most important emotional growth through the story, and therefore it's his story. But you also get to experience A2. Which, when you first come across A2, she's just like an assassin machine, and she kills a machine and then attacks you and then runs away. And you don't see her again for the rest of of ending A. You see her briefly in ending B. 30 hours in, you get to the opening credits. I love this game. And then, like, I'm actually glad, Nobu, thank you for suggesting that I do ending, I think it's D first. Anyway, the 9S ending. If you choose the 9S ending, it's just sad. But it's sad in a very kind of real way. Like, the way that one ends is, what was the point of it all? Nothing. There was no point. Nobody won, but nobody lost. Because there was no winning or losing to do. It was all pointless. But then, you do the A2 ending. And screw ending C. Fucking ending E, which just comes out of nowhere, where you have to fight the credits in order to symbolically break out of the pod's programming. And it keeps going on and getting harder and harder. And every time you die, you get a message from somebody else in the world, an actual player, cheering you on. And eventually, it just becomes impossible. And you get an offer of help. And those same people join you. And the music swells. And what was a single voice singing becomes a chorus singing. And the story is not about fighting alone. That's what 9S got wrong. 9S starts by saying, we're normally sent in alone. It's nice to have a partner. It's almost like having a family. And then at the end, he forgets that because he is so drowned in his own grief and rage that he doesn't even remember that when he felt good was when he had that. And he feels like he's lost the only person who can ever be that. But he hasn't, because of course that's never what it is. There's never that only person. And so when A2 manages to save him, it is by being not a replacement for 2B, which is easy. It's easy for her to try to be that. No, what she is what he needs, which is somebody to save him. And in her case, that was a sacrifice. But she went to where he was broken, which in his case is literally his code. But like emotionally, that means a lot of things. She went there and she did what she could to save him. And that's not saying that like it is your responsibility to save other people, but that is saying that there are people who will do that. And that when people do that, that is when you're saved. And so like, this whole story is you don't fight alone. You're best when you don't fight alone. And then the game ends. Sorry, I realize there isn't even music. Then you get ending E. You have the opportunity to make a message for another person in the world. Cool. That is so fantastic. You've just got all of these messages of encouragement. And you make your message and you send it out into the world and they say, hey, how would you like to help somebody else somewhere in the world? How would you like to be one of those people who did for you? Would you like to do that for somebody else? And you say, I mean, of course I would. And they say, okay, there's a price. In order to help other people, there is always a price. It is going to cost you something. In this case, what it costs you is all of your save data for the game. You were collecting multiple endings? Not anymore. There's no chapter select, there's no debug, there's nothing. You lose that all. And I think the message of when you go out of your way to help other people, especially to help people who are strangers, who aren't going to thank you, there is a cost to that. You cannot expect that to be free. But is it worth it? And Well, and I think most people, can't finish ending E without help. And so, in order to reach what I needed help. And if I needed help, then other people are going to need help. And it's worth a price that I can pay to help them. That's not all of my thoughts, but that's like my immediate thoughts. But it doesn't matter, Nobu. You're not meant to. I think that's the point. Is there somebody who can dodge everything and do that alone? Of course there is. Of course there is. There are lots of people who can do lots of things alone. But that's not the reality of the real world. Ignore the game. The reality of the real world for almost everybody is that the things you want to do, the things you need to do, the things that matter, you can't do those alone, and you shouldn't have to do those alone. And so the question the game posits at the end is, what are you willing to give up to make sure that others also don't have to do it? And I think that is brilliant. When your entire thesis statement, or not thesis statement, when the question your game poses over 30 plus hours is, what does it mean to be human? To end that game with, will you sacrifice to help others, is an amazing answer to that question. It's not the only answer to that question, but it's an amazing answer to that question. Anyway. Thank you all so very much for joining me. I'm going to wrap up stream a bit early because, really, what else? I can't do something else now. I need to sit with these thoughts. And Nikki also cute. But, genuinely one of the best games I have ever played. And I'll look at that, Septic. Thank you. Yeah. And it's interesting. Mechanically, it's a good game. It's a fun game. But I don't think mechanically it is even as good as, let's say Bayonetta. Another Platinum game. Very combat heavy. Heavily sexualized main character. I prefer the combat in Bayonetta. I think it flows better. I think the enemy designs are more interesting. I think that there's a lot I prefer about Bayonetta. But at the end of the day, Bayonetta, when it finishes, leaves me with a big grin on my face, and I've had a lot of fun, and I do not think about it the minute I close off the game. This I'm going to be thinking about for hours and days and weeks. Hi, Scaredy. Thank you for the raid. You've arrived exactly as I'm ending stream. No, that's fine. You just get to be part of the raid chain. I finished Nier Automata, and I spent then a long time.
I want me some glory hole.
Thank you, Trom. I then spent a long time going over my thoughts about it, which are many. But yeah, let's take a look who we can raid. Also, how are you enjoying? Yo, FF8, best one. Zayd's doing some Backpack Hero. I refuse to play Backpack Hero because the Switch version is so inexcusably bad that I was actually put off it, but other people are having fun. Man, I'm so glad you're playing Final Fantasy VIII. That game is absolutely wonderful and deserves more love than it gets. But yeah, let's raid Zayd. He's cute, so why wouldn't we? And Backpack Hero is a good game. I've just been burned. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful evening or whatever time zone it is for you. I will be live again on Sunday, 2:30 Eastern Time. I'm doing a community day. I'm probably just going to do Wormtown, because Wormtown's fun. I'll post the details of that closer to the time. But yeah. And I will not be playing Nier on stream again. Probably ever. But certainly not anytime soon. Oh, then may have fixed it scaredy. It was buggy, the performance was awful, buildings would just disappear, like genuinely unacceptable. To the point where if it had been any other platform that like allowed it, I would have requested a refund. But yeah, we'll raid Zaid. I hope you all have a good one, everybody. Ciao.